So I'm here with Ari Banerjee from Netcracker. Now, Ari, Netcracker recently has been talking about some very important work it's been doing with a number of operators around taking automation from the starting point for telcos, partial automation, into much greater levels of automation in different domains. So can you tell us about those, starting with what you're doing with Deutsche Telekom?
Great, thank you. That's a great question, Ray. I think automation becomes fundamental as operators start moving from a pure virtualization to cloud to obviously to the next generation of 5G. And when we look at those things, automation is a prerequisite.
Yeah.
So let me start with Deutsche Telekom because I think that's critical. They're automating their entire transport domain,
right,
which is fundamental for them to look at the next generation services as well as 5G.
Yeah.
And it's a multi-vendor environment. So there are 5 different vendors, some providing optical gear, some providing IP and microwave and so on. 12 plus devices coming from them, some EMS and MS centering, some of them
so a lot of complexity.
Very, very complex. So creating the multi-layer stitching, multi-layer path compute to optimize the delivery of services, bandwidth on demand, IPv4, and all these complex enterprise services pretty much in record time frame. That's what we are doing for them.
Okay.
That's case one.
Okay.
The second one, automation, is around the edge services. And Telefonica Mexico, for example, wanted to launch in record time frame SD-WAN services, but not just one SD-WAN. SD-WAN with different flavors, with value-added services, with WAN accelerators, with different security services, and provide a plethora of choices to their enterprise and SMB customers.
Okay.
We did that as a service model for them, hosted that in US, launched that in Mexico, and we went live in 10 weeks.
Okay. Okay, that's another very short time frame.
That's another very, very short time frame. The other one I'm going to talk about is the Telefonica Business Solution initiative.
Okay.
They wanted to, and Telefonica Business Solution, as you know very well, they are one of the biggest groups within Telefonica. They deal with all the enterprise services, so medium-sized business, large businesses, as well as small and medium-sized, right? The entire gamut of that. Say they were trying to implement, they were going in the implementation of security services and a whole bunch of virtualized services. The first phase of the project, we went live in 6 weeks, and it was a full stack of Netcracker solutions. So BSS, OSS, orchestration, partner management, all of that done in 6 weeks time frame.
Right, okay. So the trend here is greater automation in very short time scales and delivering business advantage to these operators.
And one of the other part is, delivering outcomes.
Right.
The whole point is not to do a science project.
Yeah.
Delivering outcomes so that they can start commercializing services right off the bat.
Okay.
They make money, we make money.
Right.
Everybody's happy, CFO happy, he signs off on it.
That's the perfect combo. Okay, that's really interesting. And people have been talking for years about needing to shorten this time to market. And it sounds like you're doing it with some very big names. So thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you so much,
Ray.
Ray. Thanks for the time. Thank you.